Greetings from Ministry of Ayush, Government of India on the occasion of the 5th Ayurveda Day. Ayurveda, the science of life, is the comprehensive and oldest healthcare system catering the healthcare needs of the globe since antiquity. The original dimensions of Ayurveda are inbuilt in a compendium of Indian wisdom called Vedas, which are believed to be documented 5000 years back, embodied with enormous information of the health, maladies, and disease management. Further, the knowledge is systematized and documented in the form of compendia by laying down fundamental principles and concepts such as Charaka Samhita, Susur Samhita, Ashtanga Sangraha, and so on. The present form of Ayurveda is the outcome of continuous inputs of science and technology and research and development that have gone into the development of principles of management, principles of treatment, principles of prevention, and development of the pharmacopoeia and pharmacotherapeutics. According to Indian philosophy, health is prerequisite and fundamental requirement to acquire social, and materialistic and spiritual upliftment of a humankind. According to Ayurveda, health is the dynamic integration and equilibrium of the functions of biological forces of the body, that is called doshas, vata, pitta, and kapha, seven tissues of the body, that is called dhatus, and regulated function of excreta in the body, that is called malas, sensory and motor functions, and functions of the mind with harmonious relation with the soul. That is very for this actually Ayurveda emphasizes on prevention of the disease rather than management of the diseases. Ayurveda further emphasizes on health promotion and through a holistic approach. The disequilibrium and disharmony between the body, mind, and spirit leads to the causation of the disease. The principal goal of the management of the disease according to Ayurveda is bringing back and restoration of the harmonious function of the tissues, biological forces, and excretory functions and functions of the mind and its cordial relation with the spirit and soul. The Ayurveda further emphasizes on different principles of the health promotion and prevention through an individualized Prakriti based approach. Prakriti is the psychosomatic constitution of an individual determined by an Ayurvedic expert and Ayurvedic physician based on the physical, physiological, and psychological traits of the body, which can be correlated with the bio-identity of an individual. The advocacy of the preventive regimens, advocacy of the therapeutics, advocacy of the daily routine, and advocacy of the lifestyle management are totally depending upon the prakriti of an individual, which is which plays an important role for maintenance of the health and management of the diseases. For maintenance of the health, Ayurveda principally advocates important regimens, that is individualized daily regimen, which is called dinacharya, to be adopted on everyday practice. The seasonal regimen, which is the diet and practices which are to be adopted according to the different seasons in a year, according to their prakriti, and sadvrta, adoption of the ethics and code of conduct, which is very, very important to maintain the physical, social, mental harmony in a to achieve a healthy society. The further the as we have already discussed that Ayurveda emphasizes and prioritizes on the prevention of the disease. The important therapeutic principles of Ayurveda mainly focuses on avoidance of the cause of the disease rather than its treatment. That is called Nidana Parivarjana. Sometimes, if the disease occurs, the they will be treated with simple therapy, palliative treatments, that is called Samsamana Chikitsa. When diseases advances and progresses, they are managed with the Samshodhana Chikitsa, that is purificatory treatments, that is called Panchakarma. Pathya, diet and lifestyle, which are conducive to the body, are very, very, very important principles, and they have been emphasized by Ayurveda scholars, particularly in the management of health. The specialized approaches of Ayurveda and the uniqueness of Ayurveda over other systems of healthcare comprise the main one is holistic understanding of the health and diseases. Ayurveda understands the body, mind, and spirit a system as a whole while maintaining the health and while treating the diseases and advocating the principles of prevention and management. Second one is individualized approach. Each individual is considered as a different bioentity for therapeutic purpose. For, for advocating the preventive regimens, daily regimens, and planning of the treatment of an individual are principally based on their bioidentity or prakriti, which is determined by an Ayurvedic physician, which plays an important pivotal role. Another important principle of Ayurveda, which actually positions Ayurveda as an unique system of healthcare, that is emphasis on lifestyle management and diet. Diet and lifestyle are prescribed which are conducive to an individual according to their individual prakriti. If the diet and lifestyle are advocated and they are followed appropriately, the pharmacological therapies work better than in a better way. Sometimes the pharmacological therapies, drugs, and other regimens which are prescribed by the physician may not work in the absence of adoption of pacha regimen, that is appropriate life and lifestyle and dietary advocacies. These are another important factor, which is Ayurveda. 90% of the medicines and are natural products, which are actually they are plant-based products. The plants comprise more than 90% of the therapeutics and medicines used in Ayurveda, and these are very natural and they are safe, time tested. The another important approach of Ayurveda is a universal approach. The Ayurveda considered the human being as a miniature of the universe. The principles which are present in the universe are present in the human body. That's why this is called Loka Purusha Samyata. And according to this, actually, the treatment principles of prevention are evolved based on the basic concepts of Panchamahabhuta and Tridosha relation. The unique therapeutic approaches of Ayurveda, which are very important in prevention and management of the diseases. They comprise one is Rasayana therapy, which is a rejuvenative therapy, which prepares the body actually to improve the host defense system to prevent the diseases or to arrest the further progress and severity of the diseases in the body. Another one is Panchakarma. Panchakarma is unique bio cleansing and bio purificatory measure for complete removal of the toxins from the and morbid factors which are disease causing from the body, and thus radically eradicating the diseases and treating the diseases and prevent their reoccurrence. These are the fundamental and basic principles of Ayurveda. And Ayurveda has potential, particularly in managing many non-communicable as well as the communicable diseases also. And Many scientific evidences are generated through research and development by the Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, and Central Council for Research in Ayurvedic Sciences and other institutes in the country for and developed scientific protocols, treatment protocols, and generated scientific evidence. These, particularly these evidences and based on the principles of Ayurveda, are very important, particularly in the prevention of non-communicable diseases as well as the management of non-communicable diseases as standalone therapies, and sometimes they can be used as standalone, and sometimes they can be used as add-on to the conventional management for treatment of the diseases, improvement of the quality of life an individual, and also prevention of the further progress of the diseases. Jai Ayurveda, Jai Hind.